just under 70,000 spectators, and they've come out in full force for this one. A fantastic atmosphere here in Minneapolis.
Today, Week 17 is upon us, and we've got a good one in store here, as it'll be the Washington Commanders taking on the Minnesota Vikings.
Two men ready to do battle. It's time to dance. And we are underway from downtown Minneapolis.
Jefferson going to go in motion right.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And all the way down to the 35. A big hitter. That one goes for 40 yards.
And that's definitely the way to get things started. That's the way it was drawn up in the locker room, in pregame, and everything. And they got it done right away, running the ball for a big game.
So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. Oh, a design run for their wideout. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's a 2nd and 5.
Back to throw. He finds his man complete. It's Leonard. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. Now back to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Perhaps they overthought this one a little bit. They've been running it real well on this drive, and it was 3rd and short, okay? They decided to throw the football incomplete. Yeah, they might have thought just a little bit too hard about that play selection.
And now we're going to get a timeout called by the Washington defense.
They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Let's make a play, baby. Turn it out. Yes, let's go right now. Hey, let's make a play here.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. He'll look to throw.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. 2nd and goal from the 1.
And they'll run again. And good work there defensively as they're able to keep him out of the end zone.
Play number 8 here on the opening drive. This is 3rd and goal. He'll look to throw. Being chased out left. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. So reverse the celebration. We'll see if they have something else in their bag of tricks.
And isn't that always tough to watch when they score and you see the excitement, and then when they realize those points aren't going to count? Can they get it back together and find their way back to the end zone?
They'll set up a throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert.
and they turn it over. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. And this will be a gain of right around 3 from the 7 out to the 10-yard line. This defense for the Vikings, they played extremely well last week in that win over Green Bay.
Yeah, and what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
Second down, here's Barkley again. And some room for him there as he'll take this up to about the 15. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
A yard all they need, but it's 3rd down. They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And he's going to have a Commanders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Big conversion. They were backed up deep to start the drive, able to pick up the first.
So the goal is at least a first down here, right? Pick up a first down, give yourself some breathing room, and if you have to punt after that, maybe you've helped with field position and you've helped out your defense.
And avoided a 3 and out on their opening drive. On first down, Lance. Throw left side complete. That's Bowman. And some room to work. And he's going to step out of bounds all the way down on the other side of midfield. A huge play there for Washington. 41 yards.
That is the exact right play call against that defense. So a hat tip to the offensive play caller because he won that part of the chess match. But give credit to his players as well. They won the execution part of it.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Lance going to throw. Throwing left side, it's complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
But I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. And Lance, he's going to change the play. Here's a quick throw out wide by Lance, complete. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left. That's probably as simple of a throw as he'll have all game.
And good for everyone. Good for his completion percentage. Good for the receptions for the receivers. But you know how they work on that. They have footballs with no laces. So that as soon as you get the snap, you're just throwing the football. All right? You're not trying to find the laces and grip it a certain way. That takes time. Just get the ball and throw it. So that's how they practice it all the time now, too.
So not quite a 1st and goal just yet as they come up now 2nd and inches. Now they'll change things around before the snap. On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And he stopped immediately there. Officially, it's no gain on the play, and they'll remain a few inches shy of a first with 3rd down looming.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
This will be the 8th play of the drive, and it's 3rd and inches. Again, it's Barkley. And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3.
They're able to convert with a gain of 4. A stop there on third. They could have held them to 3 on this opening drive. Now they have to bow their necks on first and goal.
And if I'm looking at this from the offense's point of view, that's a big-time pickup right there, and I'd go right at them with another momentum play. I'd go quickly and attack them, because right now they probably have their heads down a little bit since they didn't stop them on third down.
Barkley is in. Touchdown, Commanders.
Now the try here for the point after.
It's good, and Washington will take a 7-0 lead.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return.
And he's going to be taken down on what will be the final play of this first quarter.
After 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Minnesota. It's the Vikings in possession of the football as they get set to start their drive with a 1st and 10. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And the stakes in this game certainly high as we get toward the end of the regular season. For now, they are holding a wild card spot, but there are no shortage of other teams in the NFC looking to take that spot from them.
Starting with the guys on the other side of the field, because they're on the outside looking in, and no one likes to be in that position. You want to be in the room, not looking inside to see everyone else having fun.
Meanwhile, this one knocked down in the backfield. It's incomplete.
Now a 2nd and 10.
They'll drop to throw.
And he cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
One of the league's best linebackers. He ended that play almost before it began, and the running back absolutely overmatched no matter what he tried to do.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, they've moved the ball okay here in these first 2 drives, but this one's going to, again, amount to nothing. They've got to start dialing up some plays that allow them to finish drives with points.
The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on 4th down? They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. It got his man complete. Down to the 10. Touchdown, Vikings. Curtis Samuel, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Vikings' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
Extra point by York is up and good.
And we are tied at 7.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And the last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
A first down carry for Barkley. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
So if you've been playing defense in this one, there's a little bit of the good and some bad because they did give up the touchdown run to him earlier but shut him down otherwise.
Outside of that, you're exactly right. I would say they've contained him very well.
Here's a quick throw out wide. It's McLaurin. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. First catch here by McLaurin, and he's got himself a first down.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people who have to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
He did have the touchdown run earlier, but not a heck of a lot more than that throughout this game.
No, not at all. In fact, I would say that this defense has done as good of a job on him as they have on any runner in recent memory.
Running again with Barkley on second down. And he's going to be stopped just short of the first down marker at the Viking 16.
It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with third down now looming.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
On third down, Barkley. And he'll have the first down, getting this one to the 14-yard line.
I like his focus there because he wasn't thinking about breaking that one big. All he thought about was, I need 1. Let's go get that. Ended up picking up 2.
It's Barkley on the counter. And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry, and they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
They'll go to Barkley again, and he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line.
Now Lance looking to change it up.
They'll try and run forward with Barkley. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Saquon Barkley with another touchdown, number 24 on the year.
And Washington has taken the lead.
Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And this late season game, of course, not lacking for drama when you talk about the AFC playoff picture.
Yeah, in a sense, it's the haves versus the have-nots because this group on offense, they'd be a wild card if the postseason started today, but they know the guys on the other side of the ball are still in that dreaded in-the-hunt category, and they're hungry for a win today.
Looking to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Leonard. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. First down now, but the clock continues to move. They're going to look to throw. They'll roll him out right.
Looking for the crossing receiver, and he's got him. It's Samuel.
And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Second and 1. It returns it right back to Samuel. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
Now the Commanders going to burn the second of their timeouts.
So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. Going underneath, he's got Hawkinson. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
They're putting together a drive here in the final minutes of the half, but the coverage has been tight all game long, and they certainly want to keep them off the scoreboard here.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Now a design run with Jefferson.
And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings.
Justin Jefferson, his first rushing touchdown of the year. And the Vikings are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by York is up and good.
And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll.
And they've got just under 50 seconds, so time enough to try to work their way downfield if they so choose.
He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline.
And now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout,
as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Up the middle with Barkley. And he'll get it down here to the 43.
Lance trying to urge his offense to go quickly.
On 2nd and very short, Lance. Flushed out right. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Trying to get away, but could not. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Halftime. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard.
And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. This offense ready for the first drive of the third quarter. The quarters number 1 and 2 entertaining. We saw some good offense points put up, Charles, and all tied on the scoreboard.
And it sets us up for what could be a really fun second half because we've seen both sides score almost at will here in the first half. And now, here in the second half, getting the ball first, you've got to think, hey, we can go out and really run our offense the way we did in the first half. But if I'm a defensive player, all I'm thinking is, can I make a play to really help out my team and break this streak of offense?
15 yards the pickup, first down Washington.
And while we're seeing more and more of these plays come from the college game into the NFL, and that one, it was run with great success, how about the evolution of the offensive linemen? We're seeing less and less big guys who can't move, and more guys who are a lot more mobile and can get out in front of that type of a play.
And this is going to be a Commander's first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line.
A big hole there. How about him handling the point of attack? Just positioning himself so that run could go right off of his backside and deep into the secondary.
They keep it with Barkley on first down. He'll get it up near midfield to the 49 before being taken down.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here because they've been very heavy in the running game on the last 4 plays.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. So far, 4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground.
From just shy of midfield, here's 2nd and 6. They'll run it again with Barkley. And he'll get it down here to the 43. 77 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
Barkley, inside handoff.
And good work there in open space. And he's got this all the way down now to the 32. It's a first down for Washington on a pickup of 11.
A handoff, Barkley running left. And he gets stopped up at the 31 after a gain of maybe a yard. And they're going to speed things up here.
Now Lance wants to change him up.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Looking left side, he's got it, complete. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 16. 15 yards there on the catch and run.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
A handoff to Barkley. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Hey, when you get good yardage like that on first down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
Lance, a quick throw out wide, complete. Touchdown, Washington.
A 7-yard touchdown grab.
And the Commanders have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 21-14. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. He'll drop to throw. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete.
Good work there to force the incompletion and fourth down. Normally, it'd be a quick change for the punt return unit, but this offense has converted twice on fourth down so far, so you may want to double-check things there and make sure they're actually going to kick the football.
Now, meanwhile, they go for it on fourth down, and my goodness, incomplete. A surprising move to go for it, and predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And, boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. Off the RPO, he completes it, and he's brought down. It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's first and goal.
That's a good effort there after the catch. He looked the ball in and then tried to get it to the goal line. What a nice tackle to get him down. But they're set up well now. First and goal at the 1.
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
And Barkley will try to punch it in. And he's in. Touchdown, Commanders. Saquon Barkley taking it in from a yard out. And the Commanders have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead now up to 14. Kick team out there for the Commanders as they send this one away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on fourth down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They give him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Oh, I thought he had that one, and that was nearly a big third down conversion to give this drive some life. Instead, they're on the spot and help separate the receiver from the ball.
The offense staying out there. They're at 50%, 2 for 4 thus far in the game. What can they do here on fourth down? They're going to try and throw. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out.
And Washington will take control of the football in great field position.
Oh, design run for their wideout.
And they're knocking on the door now as a good run there. Going to take this to about the 10-yard line.
It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives them a first and goal. Play action. Now it's Lance.
And he's going to lose yardage here, as they will switch ends as time has run out on this third quarter of play. And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis.
It's Washington with the football and the lead as we start the fourth.
It's second and goal, but now all the way back at the 14. They'll try a little trickery here on the end around. I don't think anyone in the building fooled right there, as that one is going to blow up in their faces. He went backwards 7 yards, setting up a tough third down. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, third and goal.
They fake the handoff. Now Lance.
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Byron Murphy.
And the Vikings are right back in this football game.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
The interception was a great starting point, but now they need points pretty quickly, down 2 scores.
I don't think anyone in the building fooled right there, as that one is going to blow up in their faces. They'll look to throw.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
And they will finally run him down, but not until he brings this one all the way back down inside the 10-yard line. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training.
Touchdown! A great play there with his second touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Commanders are closing in on a third straight win as they widen the gap further here in the fourth quarter.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Washington kick team back out there now as they will send this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he will make it back to the 15, and that's it. Good coverage there by the kick team.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive.
That's into a crowd and intercepted.
And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line.
Intercepted by the Commanders. The Commanders take over first and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Let's go. From the 34 now, here's first and 10.
To throw, it's Lance.
And this is caught. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. A gain of 32 that time. They'll try the right side here. Barkley.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Commanders.
Saquon Barkley. A 3-yard touchdown run.
And the Commanders are closing in on a 9th victory on the year as they extend their lead.
Extra point right down the middle, and that'll increase their lead to 28.
Kick team out there for the Commanders as they send this one away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Remember, they have won 3 straight, but getting to 4 straight does not appear to be in the cards as they are in a big fourth quarter hole. And a short pickup to about the 25.
Second and 6. He finds his man, complete. It's Leonard. And they work this well upfield across the 45. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50.
Watching that play unfold and watching him complete it brought back memories of doing all those pursuit drills to make sure you don't over-pursue and let a guy get a cutback lane on you. He did that very well.
You praised him on tape yesterday for the angles that he takes to the ball. Took a great angle right there.
2nd and 9.
Trap 60, trap 60.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. The Vikings on 3rd down. A pretty woeful 0 for 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 9.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. 74 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
Well, sometimes, Brandon, there's just not a secret to how things get done. He's been running well all game long, and they continue to rely on him in this key situation.
They told us they were going to rely on him. They have. He comes through there, a big 3rd down conversion. They'll look to throw here on 1st down.
Middle of the field to Jefferson.
And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. That catch, by the way, kind of noteworthy. It's number 764 in his career. Ties him with Hall of Famer James Lofton.
And he's done it just as James Lofton did in his career. Smooth.
And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning.
From the 33, here's a 2nd down and 4.
On 2nd down, they'll run it here. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. They'll need to get it to the 30 for a first. This is 3rd down. Back to throw. Throw right side is going to be caught by Samuel. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that's going to make it 4th down.
Receivers love having the reputation of being go-to guys on 3rd down, and he was fighting like he really wanted to have that reputation, didn't he? I mean, he came very close to making that a 1st down.
Broke the 1 tackle, but couldn't spring himself free. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining.
And the Commanders come through with a 4th down stand.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll.
They're looking at a 3rd straight win here if they can hold on.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Well, they're not making it easy on themselves here down the stretch. 2 picks now in the 4th quarter, trying to hang on to that lead.
Talk about keeping someone in the game instead of being able to shut the door. It's still cracked open because they can come back on you now. A lot of people are really happy about those picks. Any fantasy team that has this defense.
Well, now they'll try the end around. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. A great effort there. 28 yards.
And the Vikings get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit.
And to me, the key to a wide receiver run like that is getting around the first edge guy. It's often like a punt returner. Make that first guy miss, because if you can do that successfully and get upfield, we know good things can happen. He's able to take that one into the end zone.
The York on now for the extra point. Well, this will frustrate a coach right here. The flag is out before they get off the extra point, and this is going to be a delay of game. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
Another attempt now from 5 yards further back. And that'll cut the lead back now to 21. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit, too.
And he finds some space past the 25 to the 27. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Throwing his Lance on third down. And he's going to be intercepted for the third time thus far. Well, we saw plenty of that during his much-heralded college career. He parlayed that into becoming a first-round selection. And now here he is making interceptions for the National Football League.
And this is a guy that has all the physical tools, but the thing that sets him apart is what he's got between his ears. And that's the sixth sense for knowing where the football is going. Just an excellent play there to create the turnover.
And they'll run it here. I don't think anyone in the building fooled right there, as that one is going to blow up in their faces.
The Commanders going to use the second of their timeouts.
That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play.
Keep it up, keep it up. Let's go. Right now. All right, offense. Let's go. Let's keep it up.
They'll look to throw here. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. On third down, he'll drop to throw.
He's got his target. That's complete.
Touchdown, Vikings!
Justin Jefferson.
He scored on the ground and through the air.
And the Vikings have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth. York now for the extra point.
And the lead will be cut down to 14. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away.
And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And still 2 timeouts defensively, but even if they choose to use those, 3 kneel downs should be enough to get out of here with a victory.
And that's exactly what's being stated into the head coach's headset. Oftentimes they have a guy upstairs who monitors this at the end of the game. A little clock management 101. Well, they did throw interceptions on their last 2 drives, so no surprise at all they decided to start it with a running play. I'm actually a little bit surprised, though, that they got as much out of it as they did.
Yeah, decent little gain. Puts them in a pretty good spot for second down. And the ball on the 30. Here's 2nd and 4. Off of play action. Here's Lance. Got a man open. It's Ross. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A big pickup there, and without question, that should be more than enough to wrap this one up. Throwing on first down is Lance. And this is taken in at the 5. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. That goes for a gain of 31.
And if it wasn't over before, it is now. Looking for that one final first down. They got it and then some. And if they play things right from here on out, that should just about assure them a victory.
And his kick is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And the Vikings able to recover. The hands team does its job. In the 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and somebody said here that the data says that when the team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number as empirical.